Welcome, everyone. Let's dive right in. If you are in senior banking leadership, you already know the operational headaches of loan origination. Today, we're doing a comprehensive explainer on something called the Intelligent Loan Application Processor. And look, we're not talking about some minor incremental software update here. This is a production-grade generative AI system that is fundamentally rewriting the rules of retail loan origination. It's a complete operational paradigm shift. Let's explore how it actually works.
To give you a quick roadmap, we're going to cover 4 key areas today. First, how this transforms loan origination. Second, we'll pop the hood and look at the enterprise technology stack. Third, we'll walk through the end-to-end processing workflow. And finally, we'll tie it all together with a strategic business impact.
Okay, Section 1, Transforming Loan Origination. Let's look at the numbers.
So, the whole paradigm shift really kicks off with this massive figure right here, an 80% reduction in manual processing time across all applications. Think about the sheer mountain of documentation your teams are slogging through every single day, right? Income statements, credit reports, employment verifications, the whole shebang. By automating the extraction and analysis of those files, this system entirely removes the operational bottlenecks that honestly have been throttling origination teams for years.
Now, I know what you're probably thinking. In the financial sector, speed is a huge liability if it introduces risk. But here's the kicker. This system achieves that unprecedented velocity while maintaining an accuracy rate of 95% or higher. This means you are accelerating your throughput, but you're still strictly upholding the rigorous compliance and risk assessment standards your institution absolutely requires.
It really crystallizes when you put the two side by side to look at the operational ROI. The legacy manual process? It takes multiple days, relies way too heavily on manual data entry, and just creates so much friction for both the applicant and your staff. But the intelligent processor knocks out that exact same workload in a matter of hours. It utilizes automated extraction to create a seamless workflow. It basically transforms your origination department from a traditional legacy cost center into a digital-first profit enabler.
All right, let's move on to Section 2, the enterprise technology stack. How are we actually doing this?
Well, it's really an amazing convergence. We're bringing together cutting-edge large language models with highly secure traditional cloud infrastructure. Think of it like a highly orchestrated digital workforce. The cognitive engine is powered by OpenAI's GPT-4 and Claude 3 Opus, orchestrated by LangChain. Then you've got XGBoost crunching the complex risk-scoring math. All of this is sitting on a rock-solid foundation, whether that's AWS or Azure, using Postgres for structured data and Pinecone as a vector database. And for the actual processing, it leverages AWS Textract for optical character recognition, all governed by strict OAuth 2.0 security and the ELK stack for auditing. It's a serious multi-layered machine.
And of course, banking regulations are completely non-negotiable. So, right at the point of ingestion, the system features automated PII masking. Any sensitive identifiers like social security numbers or account details are automatically redacted before that data ever touches the broader processing pipeline. This guarantees your institution maintains airtight regulatory compliance and totally shields against data exposure right from step 1.
Which brings us perfectly to Section 3. Let's walk through the end-to-end processing workflow.
Phase 1 is where the magic happens. It's pure automation. It starts off completely secure. A customer uploads their documents into an encrypted S3 bucket. Then the digital workforce wakes up. AWS Textract does the optical character recognition on the scans, while GPT-4 Vision tackles those complex, unstructured form fields. The data is instantly cross-referenced. It's parsing credit reports, analyzing pay stubs, verifying employment, and XGBoost calculates a highly accurate risk score. Finally, the system generates a comprehensive natural language assessment report. Literally zero human intervention required up to this point.
And that seamless automation drives the central mission here, reducing processing time from days to hours, while keeping accuracy and compliance perfectly intact. By having the AI do the heavy lifting, the tedious data entry, the complex cross-referencing, your human capital is freed up to do what they do best. You can deploy your team where it actually matters most, exercising expert judgment and building client relationships.
So, moving into Phase 2, the review and finalization, this keeps the human firmly in the loop. The system doesn't just blindly issue a loan. Instead, that generated report is routed straight to a loan officer dashboard. Your officers sit down, review the synthesized data, the risk summary, and the personalized recommendations, and they have full override capabilities. If they tweak a recommendation, a full audit log captures exactly who, what, when, and why inside a secure PostgreSQL database.
Once they hit approve, the system automatically fires off multi-channel notifications to the customer, email, SMS, portal updates, all the while it's continuously monitoring its own performance to fine-tune future decisions.
Okay, finally, Section 4. Let's look at the strategic business impact.
Ultimately, what we're talking about here is acquiring a definitive strategic advantage. You aren't just buying software. Your analysts aren't wasting hours per file trying to extract complex financials anymore. Instead, they are presented with clear, natural language explanations for credit decisions, right alongside personalized loan recommendations for every single applicant. You get a drastic reduction in manual friction, which completely transforms the customer experience. And you get to do all of this under a canopy of bulletproof, immutable compliance auditing. So look, the technology to pull this off isn't some hypothetical whiteboard concept anymore. It's mapped out, it's tested, and it is actively being deployed in the retail banking sector right now. As you sit down to evaluate the future of your origination processes, I want to leave you with this one pivotal question to consider. Is your institution ready to process loans in hours, not days?